Welcome to another episode of Calming Chronicles, where we bring you tales of love and romance that are sure to warm your heart and lull you to sleep. Today, we present to you a story about two people from different walks of life who find love and common ground despite their differences. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Sophie. She was a successful businesswoman, driven and ambitious. She worked long hours and had little time for love or anything else that got in the way of her career. One day, while on a break from work, Sophie found herself sitting in a small park in the heart of the city. She was tired and stressed from the demands of her job and decided to take a moment to rest and enjoy the sunshine. As she sat there, she noticed a man playing his guitar and singing. He was different from anyone she had ever met. He was carefree and passionate, and his music was filled with emotion and soul. Sophie was intrigued by this man and his love for music, and she struck up a conversation with him. She soon learned that his name was Jake, and he was a struggling musician trying to make it in the big city. Despite their differences, Sophie and Jake found they had much in common. They both loved the arts and were passionate about their respective careers. They also both had a strong desire to help others and make a difference in the world. Over time, Sophie and Jake became friends, and their friendship soon blossomed into love. They found that their love for each other was deeper and more meaningful than anything they had ever experienced before. However, their love was not without its challenges. Sophie's demanding career and Jake's dream of making it as a musician meant that they had different priorities and schedules. But they were determined to make their love work, and they found ways to compromise and support each other. Sophie quit her job and started her own company, focused on supporting local musicians and artists. Jake, meanwhile, continued to pursue his music, and his career finally took off. They lived a life filled with love and music, always finding new ways to support and inspire each other. They traveled the world together, sharing their love and their passion for the arts with all those they met. Years went by, and Sophie and Jake's love only grew stronger. They faced challenges and obstacles, but their love for each other always pulled them through. One day, on a trip to a beautiful beach, Jake got down on one knee and proposed to Sophie. He asked her to be his forever, to spend the rest of their lives together, supporting and loving each other no matter what life threw their way. Sophie said yes, and they exchanged vows on the sand, surrounded by the sound of waves crashing against the shore. From that moment on, they were inseparable, two souls entwined in a love that was meant to last a lifetime. They continued to grow their business and support the arts, always finding new ways to bring joy and inspiration to others. And they also started a family, bringing children into the world and raising them with the same love and passion that they shared. Years went by, and Sophie and Jake grew old together, their love never fading. They still held hands, sang songs, and danced in the moonlight just like they did when they were young. In the end, Sophie and Jake knew that their love was a rare and beautiful thing, a love that had transcended all their differences and brought them together in a way that nothing else ever could. And they lived happily ever after, their love a shining example for all those around them. And so, as you lay in bed, let your mind wander to the story of two people from different walks of life who found love and common ground despite their differences. May this bedtime story bring you sweet dreams and the inspiration to chase your own heart's desires, no matter the obstacles that may stand in your way. Thank you for listening to an episode of Calming Chronicles. Until next time, sweet